Tom Brookshire from Franklin Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The Cleveland Browns, having beaten the Eagles 7 straight times under Blanton Collier. Both teams, the Eagles and the Browns, with a chance to go to the playoff bowl in Miami. The NFL Game of the Week. The Browns of Cleveland against the Philadelphia Eagles. Number 13 is Frank Ryan, the doctor from the University of Rice, the fine quarterback for the Cleveland offense. The Browns, the best rushing team in the National Football League, will have their work cut out for them against the Eagles. They break now from the huddle as you have the end zone shot of the Cleveland offense. Ernie Green, number 48. Ryan long calling on the first play of the game. It's the draw play to Ernie Green, number 48. Whittingham makes a good tackle along with Scarpati, and Green has 6 yards. Quarterback Ryan's first third down call of the game. Note the Eagles shifting on defense. Ryan taking his time on his third down call. Dropping straight back, looking for Ralph Catfish Smith, his tight end, doing a drag out. And Scarpati's looking for him too. Incomplete pass. Good play by the defensive safety man, Joe Scarpati. The fake draw to Ernie Green, and now Ryan goes to the outside to Leroy Kelly. Watch the tackle of number 53, Harold Wells. The Eagles felt they must be able to turn in this great outside threat to beat the Cleveland Browns. We'll repeat this shot to show you how it's done. Watch number 53. There's the ball. A bone-jarring tackle by number 53, Harold Wells. Bringing up fourth down, Gary Collins, the flanker, also handles the punting chores for Cleveland. Ben Hawkins and Aaron Martin wait for the punt. And it's Hawkins who makes the grab and is then swarmed under by the Cleveland Browns. Number 3 is Jack Concannon, getting his second start for the Eagles this season. His first call is a screen pass to the left flat to Tim Brown. Timmy getting a couple of blocks on the outside, but Mike Howell slips the block and makes a good tackle. Brown gets 6 yards. A fumble is after the play. The whistle has already been blown, but the action picks up at Franklin Field. After the drive stalls, Sam Baker's trying a field goal from about the 37-yard line. Scarpati holding. You make the call. It's good. Philadelphia 3, Cleveland nothing. Sam Baker, having just kicked that 37-yard field goal, now boots off against the Cleveland Browns. Leroy Kelly, 2 yards deep in the end zone. The National Football League's leading rusher runs into trouble at the 20-yard line. He's dropped. Ryan going to his fine flanker, Gary Collins, on a quick slant, and Collins makes a good grab in traffic. 14 yards for Cleveland. Ryan now going to his option man, number 48, Ernie Green, and Green has some running room. Hayden forces him out of bounds, but Green gets 16 yards. The Brown offense stalls, and middle linebacker Vince Costello talks about defense right on the turf at Franklin Field. Gary Collins blocks that snap and somehow gets the punt out. Ball's bouncing and fielded by Aaron Martin, who swarmed under, but the punt did get off, and Collins did a great job. Jack Concannon dropping straight back, firing for Pete Retzlaff. The All-Pro gets away from one man and runs into Ross Fichtner, who stays on his feet to make the tackle. And Cannon from the tight double wing now pitches back to Wodeszek, the fullback. With good blocking help, Wodeszek comes out for 9 yards. From the Cleveland 40. And Cannon sprinting to the right side. And firing for Ronnie Goodwin, and it's complete, and he steps out of bounds. And Cannon now rolling to the left. The Cleveland rushes on. And Houston, the All-Pro linebacker, throws Concannon for a loss of 3. Concannon, the scrambling quarterback, is calling plays where he drops straight back against the Browns. Here he's looking for Timmy Brown, swinging to the flat. Watch as Brewer, Ball, and Brown all meet at the same time. Incomplete pass. And Brown was shaken up on the play. This 195-pound halfback is a member of the 10,000-yard club in the National Football League, one of the all-time greats. The fourth down try now will be by Sam Baker from the 38. It's up in the air, and it's strong enough. It's good. Philadelphia 6, Cleveland nothing. The end of the first period. Quarterbacks Nanowski and Ryan talk with Blanton Collier how to move the ball against the Eagle defense. Here's where the production pays off. Number 13, Ryan, looking for Paul Warfield. Warfield running the post pattern is open and tackled by Nettles, but he gains 38 yards. Ground level action. A good pocket is suddenly broken down by the blitzing linebacker Harold Wells. Let's take a look at number 53, blitzing for the Eagles. We'll draw back and let you see him from the top left-hand corner of the screen. Ryan will go back and set up. Notice the center is late getting out to cut down the linebacker. And Wells really wraps the quarterback. On 3rd down and 18. Ryan fades straight back again. And this time he has to run with the football. Even good running quarterbacks run into trouble. Like Whittingham, the 238-pound linebacker. Ryan looking for Warfield. And Warfield has run a tremendous sideline pattern. The ball is on target, and Nettles forces him out about the 16-yard line. Ryan checking off at the line of scrimmage now. Looks for his tight end in the end zone and throws a high lob. The recovery is good by Ramsey, and it's an incomplete pass in the end zone. Ryan now on 3rd down and 4. Must pick up the first down to keep this drive alive. He decides on the leading rusher in the league, Leroy Kelly. Kelly stays on his feet, but again Whittingham rises along with the pursuing Eagles, and it's no gain. 20 years of professional football experience, Lou Groza. And he doesn't kick the ball. It's a fake by Nanowski. Nanowski to Houston, and it's a touchdown for Cleveland. A fake field goal by Lou Groza. And Nanowski doing a tremendous job of making the fake. Hits Jim Houston, the linebacker, in the end zone for the touchdown. It's suddenly Cleveland 7, Philadelphia 6. Leroy Kelly, the Cleveland halfback, already over 1,000 yards rushing. Might be the first halfback since Van Buren did it in '49 to win the rushing title. The Eagles back on offense. Concannon inside handoff to Tom Wodeszek. Wodeszek dragging his way through that hole, now comes out for some yardage. Ends up with 7 yards. The last play now will repeat. Note the blitzy linebacker, 83 Brewer, as he's handled by Skaggs and knocked out of the hole. Wodashek, keeping his balance, moves out for the yardage needed. First down on the Cleveland 45. Jack Concannon. The screen pass to Timmy Brown. Brown gets good blocking and actually falls over Eddie Blaine, his own blocker, and goes down after a 15-yard gain. Concannon, the belly play to number 37 Wodashek for 7 more yards. Tight double wing formation. Concannon now the runner, with a good block from Wodashek on Costello, and Concannon gets in for the touchdown. Let's take a look at classy Jack Concannon, number 3. 6'3" third-year quarterback from Boston College. He would rather run than throw the football. Watch as he sprints to the outside, looking for that one opportunity. He spots it in the form of Wodashek's block, and just does get inside the flag. Philadelphia 13, Cleveland 7. The second start for Jack Concannon. Good result in the second victory for the Eagles in a row. The Eagles get the ball back after forcing the Browns to punt again, and they're back on the move. This time, Timmy Brown gets no gain. A good tackle by Johnson. Slow motion camera now of Concannon playing the roll. A semi-roll right, and the screen back to Wodashek, the fullback. The fullback waited for his block, and now sees some daylight. Against the grain, runners are taught to cut back and hope they pick up blocking from the other side. Watch number 81, Ronnie Goodwin, pick up Erich Barnes, and now Wodashek can see the goal line. 44 yards, touchdown. Let's repeat the last play. The important part is that Jack Concannon called it in the huddle. A semi-roll to the right. Notice how he barely fakes to the fullback at all. Now he hopes the rush gets him and unloads back to this fullback, who now goes cross country. This fullback at 212 pounds can really run in the open field. Philadelphia 20, Cleveland 7. Cleveland defense now discussing what happens when a screen pass goes 44 yards for a touchdown. Ryan now going to his flood formation. The isolated camera is on Ernie Green, the fullback, who takes the quick screen. The Eagle pursuit is good, and Green is held to a 3-yard gain. Browns on the move. Ryan now swinging his backs to the left so he can open up the right side. Ralph Smith, the tight end, doing a short out, and he's open, at least for a little while. Here comes Whittingham, and he only gains 4 yards. From the Cleveland 35. A double wing-back formation, and it's a screen pass to Leroy Kelly. Leroy Kelly, the fine runner for Cleveland. Tremendous balance and speed gets him 17 yards. About 20 seconds left now, and Cleveland says get some points on that scoreboard. Ryan going to a dependable split end by the name of Paul Warfield. A tremendous out move on Nettles. Warfield just does get the ball and goes out of bounds. 23-yard gain. Rosa now will try that field goal. Hanowski holding. This time he does, and the kick is up in the air, but it's short. Nelson takes the ball and then steps back in the end zone, and now comes upfield. Lloyd gives him a good block. Another good block, and suddenly Nelson has some running room. Nettles out in front of Nelson. Lou Groza playing defense is toppled by Nettles' block, and Nelson will go all the way. Al Nelson goes 100 yards for a touchdown with a field goal attempt by Groza. 3 ex-Eagles, Jerry Williams, Carl Tassett, and Timmy Brown have gone 99, but no one has ever gone 100 before. Philadelphia 27, Cleveland 7 at the half. The Eagles with a tremendous first half effort, leading 27-7. And Santa arrives for 59,000 fans at Franklin Field. The Eagles will take all gifts this afternoon. Cleveland and the Eagles, both teams now would like to go to that playoff bowl in Miami. Back to the action. Jack Kincannon running the Eagle attack. The toss goes to 37 as Wodeszek, who is knocked down by Johnson after a gain of 3. Timmy Brown, with a fractured hand in that first half, stands on the sidelines in street clothes and watches Jack Kincannon run the attack. Kincannon rolling to the right, has good pass protection. He's going for Pete Retzlaff on the center pattern, and it's deflected by Costello and intercepted by Houston. Note the block on the receiver, Retzlaff, and now Houston has some running room himself. Ollie Matson knocks him to the turf, but they have the football, and the Cleveland Browns are in scoring territory. The Eagle defensive front 4. Men responsible for putting the heat on Frank Ryan, as the defensive members of the Browns, including Kanicki, take a breather. From the Eagle 40, Ryan. Running the corner pattern is Paul Warfield. He looks open, and Scarpati comes from nowhere to make the interception. Joe Scarpati steps out at the 25, and the Eagles have the football back. The Browns blitz, and the Eagles are ready this time as Wodeszek comes out for 8 yards. On 3rd down and 3, Kincannon fades straight back. Across the middle, and it's intercepted by Ross Fiechner. Number 20, if he gets one more block, can score a touchdown for Cleveland. He does. Philadelphia 27, Cleveland 14. The feet of Coach Joe Kuharich up and down the sidelines, with his team all the way now, trying to pull the right play out of that hat of tricks. Jack Kincannon has made the call and rolls to the left side now from a double wing. He fires the ball deep for Ben Hawkins, and it's intercepted there by Mike Howell. An exchange of interceptions, as quarterbacks are having trouble finding the receivers and not the defensive men. Ryan, the toss play to Ernie Green. Green is finally smothered there by Scarpati, but he picks up 10 yards, a first down. The toss play to Ernie Green to the right side. The same play, the power sweep. Holtz makes a grab, and again Scarpati forces him out of bounds. A gain of 8 yards. Cleveland defensive safety man Ross Fiechner enjoys this kind of offensive play by the Browns. Spotlight camera is on Frank Ryan. Now you see him fading back into that pocket. The quick screen to the outside to Leroy Kelly. In between his blockers, beautifully running. Kelly storms down for 17 yards. On the Eagle 31, Ryan again to Leroy Kelly on the swing pattern, and Scarpati makes an ankle tackle. 16-yard gainer. Quarterback Ryan fading straight back. He's being blitzed. Lloyd forces him out of the pocket, and Ryan's going to run with the football. And Whittingham throws Ryan down rudely. The loss of 1. At the end of 3 periods, it's 27 for Philadelphia, 14 for the Cleveland Browns. As Bill Glass and Walt Johnson talk of Operation Stop Kincannon. Browns driving now, come up over the football. A hard-hitting game at Franklin Field. 59,000 fans on hand. Ryan long calling now. Every play is important. The fake to Ernie Green, who makes the block for him. And the play pass is going to pay off. Collins is open in the end zone. It's touchdown Cleveland. Philadelphia 27, Cleveland 21. Tremendous flanker, Gary Collins. 6 foot 3.5 inches tall, 215 pounds, an All-American from Maryland. An All-Pro with the Cleveland Browns. Lou Groza kicking off. And Ike Kelly, the rookie, goes for the old man of the game, Lou Groza. It's a good boot, and Matson takes it on the 6. The great 14-year veteran comes out for 11 yards before swarmed under. Here's the handoff to Matson, who finds a good trap hole off the left side. 12-yard gain and a first down. The toss back to Earl Groh, who's in at fullback. Houston making a fine play on the outside. Knocks down official and Earl Groh. A loss of 3. On the 4th down play, Sam Baker checks the defense and then does kick the football. Lee Roberts makes a fair catch at about the 17. And of course, Bobby Brown now wants to see the Eagle defense give the ball back to Kincannon. Cleveland on offense in slow motion. The draw play to Ernie Green. Green using his blockers. Cuts to the outside and beats Harold Wells. Now it's going to be a race right in front of the Eagles bench. Nettles and Ernie Green, and they collide on the 40-yard line. 27-yard scamper by the Cleveland fullback. The Eagles blitz, and the flags are flying as Ryan unloads the football. It's a high one, intercepted by Nate Ramsey, and now lateral to Joe Scarpati. Scarpati cutting back against the grain. They'll wait to see what the violations are later. Scarpati right now runs for his life, and Ernie Green tackles him. A 27-yard pass interception return. The penalty against Cleveland, refused by the Eagles. The Eagles could not move the football, and Baker's trying one from the 42, and it hits the crossbar and bounces through. It's good. Philadelphia 30, Cleveland 21. Rookie Kellerman amazed. (30-21) in the 4th period. And Kincannon now would like to keep the football as he pitches out to Izzy Lang, a big fullback. Lang stays on his feet and is knocked out of bounds about the 34. 9-yard gain. An end zone look at Jack Kincannon, giving to Lang again. Big fullback stays on his feet for 5 more yards. Now Sam Baker trying one from the 43-yard line at the end of the ball game. You make the call. The official says it's good. Philadelphia 33, Cleveland 21. An upset engineered by Jack Kincannon, the quarterback, and appreciated by Joe Kuharich, the coach.